All right, it's 4 o'clock. We're gonna get started. I'm looking at myself on a couple of screens. Thank you everyone for being here today. This is so exciting. We're starting to do this really consistently, so you can always come in the Bun in the Bun Oven Buns Facebook group on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock. I'm pretty excited about this because I have so many friends in the industry and that are my colleagues, and I'd love for them to come on this channel as well. So pretty excited to have you all here, and thank you so much for showing up. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about Chi Quality Eggs, right? It launched on yesterday, and we are going to have it go through the week at a special price, and then it's going to change prices in a couple of days. And I wanted to talk about the role of Chi in terms of how we talk about egg quality. So I got a little talk together for you guys so that we can kind of talk about some of the components that are really transformational within the course. And also when we start talking and involving this concept of Chi quality when we talk about egg quality. So this notion comes from a TCM, traditional Chinese medicine framework, and it refers to Qi, or the vital life force that is inside of us. This is what we move around as acupuncturists, and we use acupuncture points to stimulate the meridian systems, and we also work with Chinese herbology, right? So we work with a series of herbs that work synergistically for the person right in front of us. And then we also call from TCM energetics in terms of Chinese nutrition. And this is more of the part that the patient can kind of do by themselves at home. So these are all things that we kind of talk about in Chi Quality Eggs, which is the complete blueprint to the positive pregnancy. And this is essential for, and again, enhancing those energetics of the the follicles as we go along. So what are some of these key aspects, right? So we want to kind of talk about a couple of things, and I kind of talked about them in the beginning as well. But the first piece is nutrition, right? So consuming a balanced diet rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatories, and really strategic vitamins and minerals that can support egg health. And this nourishes the ovarian environment and promotes healthy egg development. So we're always thinking about how we're recruiting the best follicle possible so that you can put your best genes forward every time. We'll also talk a lot about the role that stress reduction plays when we're talking about egg quality and moving our Qi, or our vital life force, right? So implementing stress reduction techniques such as meditation, acupuncture, or yoga to balance the body's energy and reduce the negative impact stress has on egg quality. And then this is a thing that we coach on a lot. I coach a lot on at my office, is we really talk deeply and in depth about lifestyle changes. So removing toxic emotional relationships from your place that are no longer serving you, from your life, right? And then talking about lifestyle changes in terms of toxic exposure, specifically BPA is one of them, phthalates, things like that. And then also really clearing out the clutter in your home so that you can align the energies to make this new baby. And then obviously can't talk enough about how amazing fertility acupuncture is and TCM treatments, because that's my specialty, right? So seeking the guidance of a qualified TCM practitioner who can provide acupuncture and herbal therapies designed to enhance reproductive health and overall vitality. In terms of dose, this just came up because I was reading Lee Hollander Rubin's research article on this, who's an amazing fertility acupuncturist and researcher in the Bay Area. And this came up a lot on my consult calls yesterday, so I wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit. The question of dose in terms of acupuncture. So ideally, when we're thinking about TCM frameworks or whole systems medicine, which is a really comprehensive framework to your care, it's best to consider making time for acupuncture at least once a week for about 2 to 3 cycles. So that's going to give you the most successful live birth rate outcome, as opposed to just going once directly before and after your IVF transfer treatment, or just for the first month that you're trying to conceive. You really have to stick with it. It's more of a relationship because it is a way of life, as well as a successful medical intervention. And then we want to talk a lot about emotional well-being. I'm really into this one. I usually have most of my patients also work with, we have a therapist in office, or you can work with your own therapist, but addressing emotional health and maintaining a positive outlook. These emotions and mental well-being are believed to influence chi flow and consequently egg quality. And we want to talk about also the importance of balancing hormones. So we really want to get in tune with those, balancing the yin and yang energetics of a woman's cycle. That's the yin is the proliferative estrogenic feminine shade of the follicular phase, and how it complements the outward masculine energy of the progesterone or luteal phase in the second half of the cycle. So we want to have a really beautiful balance of both yin and yang, because they do work in an interdependency when you think about the Tai Chi symbol. And then having good chi energy, right? So that's also another really important thing. And we want to talk about that in terms of optimizing egg quality, because it supports the fundamental processes involved in egg development. That's egg development, maturation, and overall reproductive health. And here's why it matters. So improved egg health is a strong balance of qi flow to the ovaries and the follicles can enhance the environment where the eggs mature. So this can lead to healthier and more robust eggs. So we kind of talk a lot about this also in office, where we want to have really good blood flow, energy, or chi flow to the follicles as they develop. And we do that from a couple of ways. We do that through acupuncture, also through moxibustion, and a lot of energy work. And obviously meditation is very important as well. And then we also think about how important chi quality is to healthy eggs, right? So healthy eggs are likely to result in more of a successful fertilization and embryo development. Remember, it takes an enormous amount of energy for an embryo to develop, right? So we want to create the best possible scenario and environment for that to happen and have a successful pregnancy. We want to reduce the risk of genetic abnormalities. Good chi can contribute to the prevention of genetic abnormalities in eggs, which is crucial for producing healthy embryos and reducing the risk of miscarriages and birth defects. And obviously we talked about yin and yang balance, but again, optimal hormonal balance. Balancing qi can help regulate hormonal fluctuations that can impact egg quality, ensuring that the body's hormonal environment is conducive for egg development. So just to wrap up a little bit here, improving the chi of one's eggs offers a holistic approach to enhanced energetic quality of ovarian follicles, ultimately leading to better egg quality and improved chances of conception. So we talk about the interconnectedness of the physical, the emotional, and energetic aspects of reproductive health within the course Chi Quality Eggs. So it's a really comprehensive strategy for you guys, and for individuals seeking to optimize their fertility. So I'm super excited for you guys all to get started. If you ever have any questions, we're going to be here all the time. And you can always post questions in the Facebook group, and I will get to them. And I love being part of this community. So thanks for showing up.